Good morning, welcome along to today's vlog. Today on the vlog. I'll try again. Good morning, welcome to today's vlog. Hopefully that saxophone's okay. The indestructible and very powerful A100 8-man camera that can knock an alto saxophone clean off its stand. I'm here to review this today, and then I will try and see if my saxophone is fixed. If you are new here, please do hit a like and hit the subscribe button. I may need more subscribers in order to pay for that saxophone repair. But anyway, here we have the 8-man A100 camera. I got my first 8-man camera about 3 or 4 years ago because I wanted an action cam, but I didn't want to pay GoPro prices. And so I was looking around and I got the cheaper version, like the £40 version of this about 3 or 4 years ago, and it was great. It was great for as a little underwater camera. I think probably far back as maybe 4 or 5 years ago when I started the vlog. You can watch one here when it went missing in the sea. They get your shot. Keep looking. And back then they were quite basic cameras. There was no touch screen, they only shot in 1080, and I think I came to the conclusion that you would be better off just using your phone camera. But you know, in terms of underwater, because back then iPhones were not underwater, do you want to risk your iPhone in the sea, etc., then this sort of camera is pretty good. Sadly, that camera got stolen a few years ago when I got broken into and lost my camera bag. So I purchased another one. You can see the review up here, but I have been asked by 8-man, they sent me this one and the last one I did a review of, to do a review of these. Now this is the more expensive A100, which comes in around about, I think, £75 today on Amazon. I've got to say I'm really pleased with it. The case, it just seems to be a whole step up. The case is far better designed than the one for the A77. You know, you've got more buttons on it. You've got a power button, a menu button here. The screen is touch screen when it's outside of the box here. It's dead easy to get out of, he says. Really easy to handle. It's much easier to get around. The biggest problem with the earlier 8-man cameras was, you know, you needed to keep the instruction manual with you at all times to be able to figure out how to do different things. This one is a lot better. The UX is so much better on the screen and so much more logical, so big tick to 8-man for that. As usual with 8-man, unlike some other manufacturers, you do get a whole load of accessories, including a remote control, loads of things to attach it to various different things, all come as part of the original price. The one thing it doesn't come with, and this is my big bugbear, it doesn't come with a micro SD card. Trying to track down a micro SD card on a weekend when you live in rural Cambridgeshire is a bit hard. So 8-man, please, can you just start shipping it with a micro SD card? Even just an 8 gig one will do, just so that you can get set up and running. You can always then go out and buy another one, but I had to go through about 4 of my micro SD cards until I found one that I could get in there and get it to work. So here are some real world tests. Here is my time-lapse test. It also comes with a loop video, time-lapse, slow motion, dash cam, burst photo, self-timer. It also has a fantastic link to an app on your iPhone so that you can actually remote control the camera. You can see everything. It's really good when you work on the app on the phone. Really pleased with that. Again, the app's free. You just log into the Wi-Fi on the, pair it up with the camera. I then took it out one evening cycling. Now, the biggest problem I have is my cycle helmet. It was difficult to try and get something so it would sit properly on the helmet, but this is the footage I got cycling round one evening. And then finally, taking some stills with it. And actually, I was really impressed with some of the stills that I was able to get on this little 8-man camera. I appreciate that most people won't be using it as a stills camera. You will be looking for it as a video action cam. For the price it is, I've got to say I'm really happy with this 8-man. I'm really looking forward to taking the 3 8-man cameras I now have and being able to shoot a proper video. Now that the lockdown is easing in the UK, you might be watching this years hence and you'll be thinking, oh gosh, yeah, I remember the lockdown. Yeah, I'm still living it. But you know, you can be able to take this out and shoot some more footage, you know, maybe on the car, and certainly going out on the mountain bike and doing those kind of things. But yeah, so far, initial impressions are very positive. Another great camera, you know. Is this a big step up from the A77? It's probably worth the extra money in terms of the case and how this thing functions. I do like it, and I do like the way, the user experience on this is the best one of the 8-man cameras that I've encountered. So, well done 8-man, and you know, please make sure you're subscribing. I'll be using it more in other vlogs in the future.